Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Farming. Bit of a different schedule this week. Also next week, this will apply. Couple of different work arrangements. But thank you for joining nonetheless. Glad you guys made it. I see a couple of people in the room. We have, who do we have? I think I saw Wiseman a while ago. Hey Gamaste. Hey Patrick. And Morwaz. Good Truck Simulator. Close enough. Maybe, maybe not. Hey V3D. AJ. Welcome back. Glad you guys made it today. There we go. Wiseman is indeed in here as well. And blah. What emote is that? Supreme Love. Supreme TMP. Nice. Hey Led. Was you. Thank goodness it was just you, otherwise I would have been talking to myself all this time. Boo! Or is that boo? There you go. Supreme is a game moderator for TMP. Ah, I see. Does he show all those like traffic cams? Release date today at 10 a.m. GMT. What is that? What's going to be released? Let me start up farming and join the voice chat. Yar.
Where?
It works. So I think now it should work without needing push to talk, right, Jack?
Yeah, works lovely. Thank you.
Ah, perfect. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, it did get cut off often with that push to talk thing. Great April Fool's video. I just recycled the sound mods from 2 years ago by SES. I thought it would be a nice throwback.
Those were awesome.
Oh yeah.
I like those.
But it was actually done pretty well, huh?
But it triggered so many people. People got mad. I never figured out why.
Not as mad as the Tagalog episode though. I think I really got a lot of unsubs during that time. Jack being one of them, I guess.
I was first to press that button.
Hey Wiseman, hi again. Ah, the bus you were making, Digibus Phantom. Congrats on the release. That's amazing. Let us know how it goes. Deserves to be king. No, the awesome thing there were the sound mods. I just showed it. I think they were done by Max from SES on that particular truck. And it was done really well, not just trolling voices, but it was actually, the voices were actually mixed with real truck sounds. So it was not that fake. It just had some organic element in it, if you could say that. How are our pigs doing? So we were actually in the farm already a few minutes ago in Jack's stream. Doing quite a few number of things here. So the pigs should be good. 1 sec. Did you get a rollback or something? Or did you guys fast forward the time?
No.
Okay, that's good. At least nothing rolled back. Because I was also going to suggest fast forwarding the time.
Oh, we could have got away with it.
Damn it.
Man. You found yourself clicking on that one. So the clickbait title was effective. Ultimate engine sounds. Yeah, for a silent trucking video, I got a lot of comments on that one. I think the clickbaity title had the effect that it needed. 2 mil? What happened? Oh yeah, A little bit of background, we have been flourishing thanks to the animal hospitals that had a huge contribution in them. So even though now when I am planting, buying crops instead of using pig food, we are getting a lot of money in because of these pallets with meat, pork chops, and all that stuff. In addition, I also bought some fields. Look at this, we have all these fields now, 26, 30, 30, 31, 32. And I've been farming them, been harvesting them. I actually even got my own harvester in here with a header for corn and sunflowers and a header for all the, what is that, the other crops, wheat, canola, soybeans and stuff. So yes, that has been helping a lot. But the pigs have been pretty happy because they've been eating real food, not artificial pig food. So right now we have, I'm a bit OCD about this. I like all the stats in green for my pigs, and I guess that is helping a lot with their productivity. So they are reproducing like bunnies. I just sold some of the pigs off because the pen was full. He's been stealing from my toilet paper stash. I think the toilet paper is running out of stock. I think you would need to replenish that soon. 800k in a single day. Wow. 4x. 4x is not enough. 16x is what you want. Manure is 50k. Alright, that's great. So I can now probably haul more of that. And we also enabled a lot of other mods in the meantime. I also bought a default semi-truck by Lizard. This is from the Giants official content of the game. Instead of just having the Ford truck over there, I also have this one now, and this will be my semi because it's a bit more stable in terms of physics if you have a semi setup, a semi truck setup. So this is perfect for the hauling. And that other one, the Ford, will be used, I guess, majority for the pallet loading and stuff. So busy trucking. I guess you've finished your personal goal in truck at home, right? And by the way, how have you guys been doing? Have you finished your truck at home stuff? Trying to steal your toilet paper. Might be another Clumsy. I have all the toilet paper I need for now. Cornolio. Tried DP, which seems to be popular now. Tastes like paper, not as yummy as you would have expected. Yeah, they're probably using it for something different. Oh, by the way, Jack has been fixing my base. So even though it is still hilly, the hills are very much more, how do you say, tame now. No more sudden drops. Not even in the animal hospital. Look here. Yeah, the huge ramp here, the dramatic ramp here before is no longer there. Just like magic. It's amazing. And actually, Jack has been doing a lot of things. Because if you look at his former base of operations, there is nothing in here now. He has actually moved all of his operations in a new spot over here. And let's take a tour of that in a bit. That is one amazing base.
He just wanted to be near the taco stand.
Exactly. Closer to the tacos.
Hey, Clumsy, do you have an extra grain trailer?
I have I think I only have a forage trailer.
The one you're filling now?
I have that one I'm filling now, and I have one that is, wait a minute, let me go to the shop. I don't think it can take the crops though. What are you planning to use it with?
No, I was going to say I don't have anything to do right now because I'm fertilized. If you want, I could harvest your soybeans, but if I put it in my trailer, I'm not sure if I'm going to get what we're going to do with it.
Ah, yes, yes. Yes, please help harvest the soybeans, and we can get you a cut in that. And then I can use my trailer for it after I deliver the manure.
Good combination.
Yes. That's the one. Let's start hauling this. That should pour in. Beautiful sounds. Oh, potato sowing contract. That reminds me, I have a story with Mrs. Clumsy. I told the guys here, Alex and Jack, a while ago. But I'll tell you about it as well. Twin with a really weird limp. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that wasn't me. Finally an event you could manage. Congrats. Yeah, it's amazing. Your ETS2 has been crashing a lot lately. Yikes. Maybe some mods. Yeah, I used the Profile Jumpstart by Davey over at the Steam Workshop for the profiles that I don't want to level up. I just want to drive in there with all the truck parts and the money available. You do the first job and you get all the levels you need and all the money you need. So while poop is filling up in this trailer, let's go and get a tour of Jack's base. Actually, let me go and take our tractor here. Oh yes, and because of all the money pouring in, I got myself another tractor. So in the previous stream, we bought this humongous spider-like cultivator, right? And we got stuck in the process. Since then, I've been able to buy again this beautiful sounding Deutz-Fahr trailer or tractor for the third time, and I hope this time I won't need to sell it off. So yeah, it's working. Yeah, this just really sounds amazing. Also, thanks to that debacle with the cultivator, I found a shortcut. Alex pointed it out, and now I'm going through here every time I need to go around. So if you go straight through here in past the animal hospitals, and yes, I have my own house now over there. That house right there is mine. This actually leads to the sawmill right there on the left, but if you go straight, this actually leads to the main road. So this is a shortcut, and you don't need to go through that skimpy side road anymore. And this is perfect. So this is the route I take oftentimes when I need to sell something in agri or something like that. Ah, good luck, Led. Yes. Thanks, man. Good luck, and thanks for dropping by. Catch you later, if ever. So yeah, previously this was Jack's base, not anymore. Not a building, not a tractor left. Just cut through someone else's road. Yes, and no more speed bumps. Yes, exactly. Which is something I kind of miss, but not really. So, all good. So let's go to Jack's base here and get on a tour. Oh, that lag. And yes, another update. It's not in the server, but I was telling the guys, I finally was able to convince Mrs. Clumsy to try farming with me. We started a new save, and she actually likes it. Like, it's her, because we've been looking for a game to play together. We were looking at Animal Crossing, buying Nintendo Switch consoles for it, but it was too expensive, and we're not sure if we'll like it that much. So we thought of trying out something free first. Farming was free before, and she got that time. So we tried it, and she likes it. So she's been harvesting. That's her favorite activity in farming. Hey Sonoma, thanks for 3 months, man. And welcome back. Glad you made it. Sorry, no flight stream today. I have a bit of story about that later as well. But yes, this is the build-up. And this, I think, is the entrance to Jack's farm. When you see the garbage piled up on the side of the road, that's the start of Jack's base. Right here. That's his house. Oh, I like these. Are these the new ones with the lampposts and everything?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. They're all the new one.
Nice. So you had to space them manually?
Yeah, I just put them down.
But that actually looks pretty evened out. Nice job. So where we are in the map, I'll continue the Mrs. Clumsy story in a bit. But where we are in the map is this was field 44. And Jack remodeled all of this. It now is a full-on base, as you can see. Just amazing. What is this thing on the right side?
That's a barn. I don't think you can use it. I haven't tested yet.
But you plopped it down?
Yep.
That looks very natural there. Cool. So even all the roads and the grass mixed in looks very much, very well thought of. It really looks like there's a road here inside the farm. He has a lot of cow pens in. And what I really like about this is the cow pens are actually linked together by those kind of dirt roads. Let's go through them and show you. So we have these two cow pens side by side. And what's really cool are these things. So you have these side roads that open up. And they have that dirt road in there. The dirt road actually continues after and crosses the main road. And links together with the other cow pen, which looks very natural. It's a very nice touch, and that was all thanks to Jack's terraforming skills. Very nice. Yeah, lots changed when I first saw it. What the heck happened here? Like his entire base was gone. Relocated. There's even a roundabout here, an unloading station now. Cool. Yeah, but this is a cow pen, but different cows. What do you call them? Brahman?
Brahmin, yeah.
Brahman. Yeah, with the humps and everything. Like camels. All the cows you can imagine. I just finished delivering the milk for all these cows actually, offline. Well, not offline, in Jack's stream. So they are all milked out at the moment. And of course he has an animal hospital of his own right here. And all the trucks, tractors and implements you can imagine. His army of tractors over on this side. What is this? Ooh. Is that also new? That light thing?
Yep, that's a floodlight out of the light pack.
Oh, this would be nice to see in the evening. That will be close. In a couple of hours we should see it. So he also puts in a lot of other mods here for decor, like the drums, the tires. Makes it look more natural. And that is his new base. Looks great. Even has these containers here. Cool stuff. Nice work, Jack, indeed, as Sonoma said.
Okay.
World War Z is free on Epic for those who love bashing zombies. I'm not a zombie fan myself, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are. Stardew Valley. Yes, actually I was encouraging her to play that. Because I think it has multiplayer now, or at least there's a mod for it. But she didn't like it, and I'm not sure why. But yes, she was into farming. So going back to the Mrs. Clumsy story. And she liked the harvesting part. We had our own field. And then we were taking contracts so she could try harvesting different kinds of crops. but she made the mistake of accepting a potato contract, and you know, guys all know what that means. I think it's been 3 days since she accepted that, and we still haven't finished it. So it needs a lot of patience, and usually she could tell me, no, I will take care of all the harvesting, you do the other stuff. Like, she doesn't want me to help. But in the case of potatoes, she asked for help already. It's that severe. So like, she's getting fed up with it. So I think this will be the first and last time that she will be taking a potato contract. But it's good that now she learns it, because I warned her initially, like, maybe don't take the potato one. But she said, well, I want to try it. Okay. And now she's blaming me why I let her take the contract. Yeah, so we're farming now, and starting to build, starting to get another field and all that stuff. So it's working pretty well. How are you doing in your harvester, Alex?
Well, I guess the reason I bought more than one harvester is so when one gets full, I can wait on. Yes, I'm using another one now. That's why that works.
A very expensive trailer. Actually, yeah, I can actually do something, because I have that Ford. I can configure it to be a dump truck, and we can use that in the meantime, because it's a short distance anyway.
Are you keeping this for your pigs, or are you selling it?
I will probably sell them, because my stuff are still full. That's not my base, it's this one. That one's what I'm looking for. Sub-hype indeed. Sorry guys, I'll get back to chat now. Jack can see your trees. Exactly. You know, that's what he told me yesterday. That's his number one reason for switching bases, so it doesn't see your trees anymore. Murwaz, I'm not saying anything about that. No comment. He was asking, so it's not really a hospital, is it? It is. That's what it says on the label, so we'll take it at face value. I could add a few trees down there if you want, Jack.
Oh, no more trees.
Yeah, he'll need to move to another place if you do that. Crap, I didn't take my trailer with me. Hey, Kobe. Kobe beef? Is that Kobe beef? Jack might like that for his cows. Breeding with a beast, oh no. Sneaky buy a place down there and plant some for him. Right in front of his cow pens. Yes, you're up again late in the middle of the night. But yeah, feel free to sleep early. Thanks for dropping by though, man. And enjoy Red Dead. RDR2. Sure, it's an amazing game. And it's perfect for quarantining purposes. So which one is full? That guy with the pipe out, I guess.
There's 14,400 liters, I think, is what this will hold, so that's how much you get.
Cool.
And how much your truck holds.
Have a good night, Maraz. Hey, we're back. Welcome to the stream. Hey guys, Clumsy here. Exactly. You got it. I really wish they weren't so ugly. Maybe there are mods for other trees. £17,000 for a cow.
Does anybody know what the global company thing is? There's something in there for making trees. I don't know what it does.
Oh, really? Where?
Global company tree maker.
Is that a ploppable?
I guess.
Oh, you mean it's a different mod?
It's a part of the global companies mod. It says tree maker. I have no clue. I was just
Oh.
wondering if that would make different trees.
Activate more trees. We did check that now. Is that something we didn't have before?
I'm not sure if we had it. I would think so.
I think it
Cool.
was the only. I think the only one that wasn't checked was the top one. Place anywhere.
Ah, okay. The others were placed, but they weren't working. How do you go to that tree maker area, Jam?
It should be like placeable object, but I don't know if you've got it activated at the moment.
Ah, I see.
It's like the global company mill and the other global company things that you can put down.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's one in there called Tree Maker.
Cool. But the other ones here, I think, are from the other ones here are from a different mod. They just require the global company.
Hmm.
Oh, and there's a new house. I think this is from one of the mods that we enabled. That looks cool. Looks more modern. Even has that flag. Oh, biogas plant. Vehicle workshop.
Yeah, there's a barn that's included in those mods that includes a vehicle maintenance trigger in it.
This is pretty cool. Oh, and this is the ramp that you were talking about, Jack, right?
Yep.
It's very nice.
It lays flat, and then you push a button and it raises up. It's kind of awesome.
Oh, that's cool. That will be perfect for the Clumsy hills, I think. We'll find the use for that later. I'll leave this dump truck here, Alex.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, as long as it's your dump truck, I take it you should still get the money, right?
Right, I think so.
I think so.
Oh crap. You might need blah here. Hopefully not. There you go. Alright, perfect. So let's go and deliver this to the biogas plant. Now even here in this skimpy side road, I found a shortcut so we don't have to go through the zigzag area, because that's always been an accident prone area for me. You can actually pass through some of the fences, apparently. And I think I went through those by accident because I was looking at something else, or I just forgot to steer and I went in those fences. This one. So instead of going through that road, we go through here, this fence. Shortcut, cut through that bit there and end up here. That works. You tend to learn a lot of these shortcuts as you drive along hundreds of times. Did I thank you already for that? Thanks for the follow, Kobe. Appreciate that. Oop. So yeah, in terms of steering, this one actually is a bit better as well. This default truck, there are less like dead spots. I don't know, it must be some kind of physics or how the chassis was modeled or something. Less prone to get stuck. But in terms of versatility, nothing can beat the Ford we had. That's the truck you had in ATS, right, Alex?
Yes.
How is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad. The interior's fairly basic. It looks good, and there's not a lot of options yet. But the guy's promising updates for sleeper and what have you. So we'll see how he does.
Nice. I'm starting to think about getting into paid mods for Truck Sim too. I recently started following the Facebook page for Project Next Gen. I think there's a new version out. It costs €9 though to get the copy. I'm thinking if I should get in it. We'll see. Landscape has changed quite a bit. You can blame Jack for that. So while Alex is doing that, we can actually harvest as well the corn field. This header should work for us. Feed some corn to our pigs and sell the rest. Yeah, there are so many things you can do in parallel now with all these implements that we have. It's amazing. So usually I would hire a worker to work the fields while I'm delivering the pallets from the hospital. And it's a very productive time. Sometimes though it's nice to just harvest on your own. I think what I'll do here, I'll harvest the first 2 rows. After a long break, really enjoy driving around on ETS2 despite the crashes. Yeah. Maybe you should get them now, Iceman, while they're still on sale. SCS has been doing an amazing job at doing a lot of stuff for the frontliners in this pandemic. They have been donating a lot of groceries and all the different things, even monetary benefits and stuff. And unfold, not that, unfold the harvester. And off we go. Looks good. The lockdown has happened to your wallet, I see. Yeah, but that's a fair point. Depending on your industry, you could either continue working or you might be affected fully. So have to focus on the essentials if ever. So I'll do these first 2 rows and I'll let the worker handle the rest. And then I think we need to plant this one, because I was thinking this had sugar beets. If you look at the color, it says sugar beets, but apparently it was already harvested. So we'll have to cultivate it and then plant something in it. And I think we'll need to do that ourselves because the AI gets quite confused with this. Like, because these fields are right next to each other, oftentimes when I hire a worker, it's actually going through these fields. So when I'm like fertilizing, it tries to fertilize these other ones as well. Or when I'm sowing something, it tries to sow that too. It's a bit confusing.
I had that issue as well.
I also got that issue where when you first work the field and the surroundings have different things planted in them. The borders.
Yeah.
The worker was having one heck of a time with that, was stopping unexpectedly. and I had to manually work it in some cases every time it worked through the border.
Jack explained to me that what happens is as the worker is getting to the edge of the field, the implement, whatever it is he's using, overlaps onto the other field, and then it just continues on.
Yeah, that explains it.
Because I had one planting, and it started planting the wrong thing, overplanting what I'd already done.
Academia, you were still studying. I see. You were supposed to register for your master's degree, then the lockdown happened. Yeah. Side hustling would do pretty well. Although I guess right now even Uber is affected because no one's going around with the lockdown and everything. I mean, I would expect very little traffic on the roads right now. In Manila, our friends and family, they are sharing some stories about the lockdown. So normally you would need to stay at home and you would need a pass to go out. So only select people in each family can go out and buy groceries and stuff like that. And even when you get to the groceries, there would be such a long queue because social distancing measures. So they would have this huge queue outside. But thankfully there are like seats and everything, so you can wait and fiddle with their phone. But we've heard stories like it takes them like 6 hours to go grocery shopping because the queue is so long. Goodness. So yeah, it is quite challenging. Right, I think our worker can continue this from here. Hey NL, indeed. In a stream that is not trucking. How are you, man? Have you finished your personal goal in Truck at Home? We'll be doing a lot more of those tomorrow in the trucking stream this time. There we go, that works. We'll have to use that up in a bit. Alright, this one is still not full, that's good. Let's have a look at the truck here. I left it here because the manure, you can only deliver 50k at a time. Yeah, I think that's just perfect timing, so we can unload the rest of it now. Oh crap, 651, okay. We'll have to wait a few more seconds. You've done just about half before you got fed up with the crashes. Maybe start a new profile. Start a new profile and work with that with no mods in the meantime. That should make it pretty stable. I don't think I've gotten crashes when I didn't have mods. BTS2 is super stable normally. And then this one, all the manure we deliver to the biogas plant should give us some nice income at the end of the day. See, biogas plant income. So I'm getting like 30k, 35k every few days when I deliver something. Not bad. Okay, I think that's enough. I can deliver the rest of it. Tomorrow we'll probably be streaming ATS, continue the Truck at Home contributions, but this time try out a different sound mod. Alex has been sharing some links. I think there's a new guy in town, a new guy in the engine sound department, and I've heard very good things about him, so we'll check some of his works out. Have you tried it yourself, Alex?
I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I wanted to do that for the Truck at Home thing, but I don't have a no map mod profile going currently for ATS, so I have to use ETS for that.
All right. I wonder if Sierra Nevada will work. I mean, the other areas will, but I'm not sure how much negatively that can impact.
Anytime I've tried to use map mods with any World of Trucks contracts, it generally crashes.
Rip. Well, we'll brave it tomorrow, and then maybe it will become a troubleshooting stream. Okay. So here, the shortcut applies as well. Instead of turning left on that small road up ahead, I can go straight and climb the hill and get into that the base area near the house, like this one. Instead of turning there, I just go straight here, go straight, and then turn very gradually, and then I end up right exactly on that side road. Super easy, much easier now, less prone to accidents. I should actually make a dirt road there. Maybe do a little bit of terraforming just to like apply a dirt road. You know how it is when you go through some of the like grassy areas, you tend to form that dirt road after some time if it's a well traversed path. It looks good. It crashes.
Over here, that's called a desire line.
A what? Desire line?
Desire line. Yep.
Oh. So it's like
because you desire to go from A to B, and that's what line makes. Like a pathway.
A very natural natural selection.
Yes.
Yeah. Over here we also encounter similar things. Like we have this walking like park behind us, and there's a definite path that the government put in. But then people will start devising some shortcuts, so eventually you'll see these dirt roads appear, and that's yeah, I think that's a very apt name, a desire line. And then the after some time the government will decide to really make that into an official road, so they'll cement it, and then people will come up with a new, ooh, look at that guy. We'll come up with a new I was going to say that looked like my truck. Yeah, people will come up with a new thing again, a new desire line again. 17k, that's all good. Who is Mr. Knuckles? Is that a reference to a famous guy? Looks good here. How's our helper doing the turnaround? I think it's all well and good. Yes. Alright. So, I was telling you guys about Mrs. Clumsy starting to farm and starting to like it. So, I was thinking what I should stream today, farming or flying. And I could not decide. Like, I wanted to fly, or it's been a while since I've flown, but I also want to farm, so I'm at 50-50. And I told Mrs. Clumsy about it, and without a moment's hesitation, she said, farm, go farm. So I think we have a farming fan now, and that's why we're farming today. So if you guys were looking forward to a flight stream, you can blame her. Basically calling someone reckless. Ah, Mr. Knuckles, I see. That's a new reference. Cool stuff. Driving through the field was a tad reckless. Well, as long as you arrive there in one piece, I guess it works. In farming, at least.
Oh, I'm getting the money.
Oh no.
That's 105,000.
Cute. You can get 10%.
Whoa.
Wow. Look at Alex harvest all this like a pro. It would take me ages to follow this outline like here. Looks like you've had a ton of experience, huh?
A little bit.
Thank you. Yeah, I can actually help with that. Let me go on one of the other harvesters and help with the stuff here.
Hey, somebody's stealing my harvest.
That's what I thought about my truck a while ago.
Yeah, but in your case, somebody was stealing your truck.
Even the crops in it, huh?
Yep.
But yeah, I am still thinking how to make potato farming a bit more humane. I would stay away from it at all costs in the future, but maybe I can find a mod that makes it a bit more reasonable.
You could get Rowan to do it for you.
No, he'll quit too.
Oh
Been
yeah,
there.
tried and tested. Let's do one row of this.
Soybeans pay well, but you don't get a whole lot of yield.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's true.
At times they can be up to $3,000 per 1,000 liters, which is great money.
Wow. Yeah, maybe I'll get a few. Maybe I'll get one batch just to fill out the food for the pigs. I can probably take around 30 to 40k. So maybe this next load. It's actually quite fun to do this harvesting, very relaxing without the GPS mod and just aligning yourself manually like this. I mean, it's not that hard, but it does require a few adjustments every now and then. But then again, the OCD in me really likes things super aligned and super clean, and I hate it when I miss a spot. So the GPS is helping that a lot.
I just drive around in circles till everything's going.
Cool. That works. It's good. We'll leave this to Alex and instead we'll do some... Oh crap, I can't actually deliver anything because I will need this truck for pallet delivery. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll buy a new trailer. Why not? We're rich.
The truck is empty right now. So.
Right, I can take it at least. And we do have this bigger, slightly bigger trailer only for crops, so I think that will be perfect. I think this is what Alex has, right?
Yes.
Pewter. Stainless steel. Ooh, wow. Chromey bits. Let's get that. Alright. Let's pick it up. Oh, 1 sec. First, let me have a look at that tractor. Yeah, I think this guy is full again. Have to unload some of his stuff first. One sec. And we're still paying him even if he's just waiting like that. So like the taxi, the cab guy, even if you're stuck in traffic, the meter's still running. Ed and Eddie. I have not heard of that show before. Is that a comedy show? Sounds like it. Speaking of comedy shows though, we finally caught up with Modern Family. We've watched the most recent episode, except the one from yesterday, or maybe that's today for some people. So we still haven't watched that. But yeah, we are caught up and can finally move on to other series. Our list is growing more and more in Netflix. Okay, let's go and get that in. It's a cartoon. I don't think I've heard of it before. I think we can just take this guy in. I can reconfigure right there at the mechanic shop. Modern Family is not on Netflix in South Africa. Ah, I see. It's an amazing series. So much feels. Oh crap. Oh yeah, that's the problem. This truck is so fast. But when you just go all out, more than likely you'll end up crashing into something else pretty soon. And you tend to zigzag on the road like so. Stable. There's the fancy trailer we bought. Need to be a semi for that though. Top Gear and Shark Tank. I've never watched a Shark Tank episode. I know what it is and how famous it is and what it does. And it's pretty cool, but I never had the chance. I haven't had a chance to watch any of those yet. Maybe eventually. I think they are in Netflix here. Add that to my list. Satellite TV service, really expensive for nothing. Okay, that won't attach. Yeah, nowadays the cable TVs not very famous anymore. Many people I know are starting to disconnect their cable TVs and just stick to their Netflix subscriptions. Wow, this trailer looks so pro. Very fancy.
That's the trailer has two separate compartments in it.
Oh wow. Oh,
so
that's
when
cool.
When you go to dump it, you have to dump one end, then you press U to switch to the other compartment and dump it.
Ah, tip side front, tip side back. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow. Interesting. But does that mean you can also load it with 2 different crops?
I never tried that.
It's interesting. Driving like a maniac here. Oh no. Don't wreck my house. Hey Wolfgang. Welcome to the stream. Oh yes you can. Ay, nice. Great to hear, wise man. We are in Lone Oak. Absolutely loving it. So we can yeah, you're right. There are 2 compartments in here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you fill the one, you'll see it's showing it filling in one side. But if you start filling the second one with the same crop, it combines and becomes all one. So if you pull forward right now and start putting some in the rear as well.
Oh, nice. Well, that's a pretty cool trailer. That'll come in handy. Fast and the Clumsy. Lone Oak Drift. Sounds good to me. I was wondering why the harvester I was using had more stuff in it now. I guess you switched.
Yes.
Now it makes sense. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I filled that one and jumped in this one.
You're downloading Lone Oak. Nice. Yes, it's an amazing map. Huge fields. These compared with the default maps. Like I mentioned, me and Mrs. Clumsy are currently in a new save, and we are in the Felsbrunn default map. The fields are so small. Goodness. It's like you're done in 5 minutes.
You should try Stone Valley.
Even bigger fields?
Huge.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You like FS17 better than 19 because it looks better. Oh, that's interesting. I remember seeing 19 and I was like wowed by the graphics, but yeah, maybe it's a matter of taste. Yeah, there will be no FS21. Felsbrunn. Yes, Felsbrunn with a game for Mrs. Clumsy. I'm liking the layout there. Where the shop is, the starting fields, the barn, all that stuff. Very nice. This one. Okay, let me try and deliver these in our pen, and then the rest of it, once I fill out the pen, the rest of this I can sell. The 4X map you're playing is an edit of Felsbrunn. I see. So they made it bigger, scaled everything bigger. FS19 is more in the times. FS17 is more rustic and old. I see the appeal. Wow, it took everything. These guys are hungry. Okay. Good for them, I guess. Let's cover our trailer because if I pass through here accidentally, the poop will flow through. So I have to cover the trailer to not get that in. Unintended. And yes, I just finished loading and delivering manure, and I immediately loaded corn on it. Bit of flavoring. The pigs seem to like it though.
It went through once, it'll go through again.
Uh-huh. Dolly truck mod. That one I'm not familiar with. What does it add? How different is it from the default trucks? .7 what? That should be good enough. Right, let's go and get our humongous cultivator here.
Ah, I'm scared.
The spider.
Flashbacks, flashbacks.
Oh yeah. Same here. Crap, it's getting dark. We have to make sure we get something planted before we pass the night.
I think somebody left the truck running over there.
Whoops. Oh yeah, crap. Wasn't me. Maybe it was.
That's okay. I'm going to be over there in just a second to finish this load, so I'll show up.
Cute. Looks good. That looks pretty promising. Just follow that line. There we go. 5.7 Tundra, and you can switch to a 6.7 diesel. Ah, I see. Nice. Americanized combine harvesters with a Mauer XL grain tank extension. Maurer. Work with less topping. Ah, that's cool. So it has like a bigger tank. Nice. I have to make sure to stop after I reach this point and raise the cultivator, otherwise all this corn will be put to waste. Go. Am I doing this right? I am cultivating it. That's good. Okay, yes. I think I'm wiping out the fertilization though. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, good. Hey, car lover. Thanks for joining. I am doing good. Thank you for asking. How about you? Are you stuck at home like the rest of us? Good to hear. Thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Fortunately, because I am in here, I'm not brave enough to hire a worker here. I think he'll plow through directly on field 31. He'll cultivate that too. You've been stuck at home since the 14th. Ah, I see. Yikes. Goodness, it's April already, huh? We got Rocket League yesterday. How are you liking it? I don't think I've ever played it. But then again, I was never good at sports, and I don't think I will be good with the necessary hand-eye coordination for that, but I can see the appeal. Rocket League is fun. Oh, what the heck? Grew on me. Nice. So I think that is ready for harvest.
Yeah, we still need to get Clumsy to do a racing stream.
Oh no. Recipe for disaster.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Good thing I uninstalled those already.
What?
Lonoke is done downloading. Enjoy it. It's amazing. Ouch. How many fails did you miss? Depending on how you classify those, but let's say no, nothing, nada. Welcome back, man. Kids asleep. Seasons just changed while I was cultivating. Yeah, looks like it. Surprisingly none. How kind of wise man. It's 4:18 a.m. Yikes. What time zone is that? That's like European time +1. Lies. I have wise man on my payroll now. +2. Well, now it's +1 only with DST. Enjoy. UTC +2 you mean, I see, yeah. Rumors that 1.37 is now out for ATS. I would hope not. I don't think it's ready yet. Unless they fixed all those cutting off sounds. But I have not been staying tuned to the updates.
It's still in beta. It's still in beta as far as I know.
Okay. I hope so. I mean, I don't want them to do that prematurely. And of course, I left my truck here. Yeah, but now we know what they've been busy with. No wonder the updates have been going slower. It's not just because they are working from home. I think they were really focusing on putting that event out as fast as possible, which is something I really commend on. Something that will help not only the community, the gamers, but the people in the front lines. That's an amazing thing. Amazing gesture from them.
It was nice that they could do that, and it allows people to feel like they're contributing something, even if you can't contribute directly. In a lot of ways, by staying home, you can do it this way.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, it's a very nice thing that they thought of, because one, they get to keep people in their homes, and two, people can actually contribute, as you mentioned. Exactly. So we feel useful. Must be trucking. It's a win-win-win-win-win. Good thing they have funds for that, though. I guess they have this budget for, in my company they call it CSR, corporate social responsibility or something like that. I think usually companies have a budget for giving back to the community. Would make sense if they got some from that budget and they're using it for where it's really important right now. It's amazing. CSR is actually a law in South Africa. Yeah, I think it's a law in many countries. A John Deere tractor. Hey, Duncan Farmer. I don't think we have one at the moment. I had one in a different profile. Yeah, at the moment we don't have a need for a new tractor. But we'll see next one, if that can fulfill the requirements that we need. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Go. Oops. That guy's still moving. Perfect. You can see there's a bit of spot here that I didn't plant. That's because I just let the worker do its thing, and whatever holes it didn't fill, I just let it be. Too lazy. Where is Jack? Is he busy decorating?
I am.
Landscapes by Jack.
We'll have to visit that again after. When it gets night, I want to have a look at those lights. And maybe we'll plop down some of our own.
He's being very quiet.
Oh crap! No!
Oh no!
Well, I turned off GPS, but did not raise it. So now I have a nice shave there on that field. Crap!
I think that's the first time you've ever done that.
That looks familiar. Dang it. I was just thinking the same thing. What if I forget to... Like, I'm looking at the map so much, I forget to raise it. And now we know how that looks. Comb the farm, exactly. That's the one. Now it has a bit of an accent right there. Calamity. Okay, over on this side, it will not matter much because I'll need to cultivate that land anyway in front of us. I wish this is where I made that mistake, but crap. Okay, raise it and then go around. Yeah, on the flight sim department, really looking forward to a couple of things. Nothing has still come to fruition though. Looking forward to some updates from CloudSurf Asia Simulations. They are going to release a Singapore donationware scenery. So I'm waiting for that because there is an update in a Clumsy pilot's life career. I wouldn't share more on it at the moment, but you guys will see. And X-Enviro, a couple of screenshots being shared by the author. Looking very good. Performance gains are substantial, he's been saying. So waiting for that as well. And he is, and also 11.50 Vulcan, because it looks like it is around the corner, I think. So when those happen, we will go back to flying. Look at that, combing the corn. Looks very nice. Actually, it looks pretty cool, huh? Landing skills up. Oh, definitely, yes. I'll need to do a few flights before the stream to catch up on that, on the landing. Because for sure I've forgotten all about it already. Oh, that guy is full again. I did a half light the other day. I didn't finish it, but thankfully most of the memory items are still in the memory. They've not been goldfished out yet. Yeah, it's hard though. Whenever I think of flying, I would think, what if I farm instead? And farming usually wins. This kind of progression is really something that you'd like to keep up. Go. And here I think we can start cultivating as well. At least the other field. Make sure this is raised before I pass through Alex's land there.
Oi!
Let me just check a little. Yeah, okay, that looks good. So how I try to do this is I cultivate first this part here manually. I make it as rectangular as I can before I assign a worker.
I'm not too far from being done, by the way, so get that stuff out of your way here shortly.
Oh, that's awesome, thank you. And I forgot to lower my tool this time. That's fine. That was intentional. I was just getting the GPS ready. So believable. Hi again, Wolfgang. How did Lone Oak go? Looking good. I think we need to reverse just once. Keep it even. Turn a little. Yeah, that looks good. That is raised, isn't it? Okay, good. Alex will not be happy otherwise.
Done.
Keeping my eyes closed.
You're done? Wow, nice. Have to tour it. So I like to manually do this until around that point, right? That straight line right there. It's a bit of a shame with the planter I have, it doesn't cultivate automatically. Nice. Ooh. Lights are fading. Won't work. I think I'll need to manually go through that little bit right there. Hey train boy, playing train sim? What a surprise. Nice. Great for Windows 7, cool. Are the lights on yet, Jack? How do those work, by the way? Wonder if they're automatic.
I think they're supposed to come on at dark, but I think some of those don't come on until like the next night. You put them up and then they have to go through one full night before they work. But
Wow. Oh, I need to babysit that other guy doing the corn. Gets full too fast. And he's getting a lot of free money that way. One sec, let's just finish this. Maurer XL. How does that work? Do you need to attach that like behind the tractor or something? I think I might go full here. Now we'll make that work. Loadable train cars in FS19. They do, yeah, in the Felsbrunn map you have that. Actually use that a bit. It's quite nice. The train controls of course are very primitive, it's just stop and go. Forward and reverse, but still very nice. Different kinds of cars there for grain, for you have a tanker, and then you can load stuff from one train station, take it to another, deliver it to another. Interesting stuff.
Sell this load of soybean as well.
Can you try and put them in the pen, and then whatever's left we can sell?
I can try.
Okay. There we go. There's a sweet spot here. There you go. And that is full. Okay. Now where do we sell corn? Corn best price is at Agri. Okay. Sounds good. On top of the grain tank. Oh, nice. But you need custom modded harvesters. I like the sound of that. I think we'll enable something like that. Designs the trains to go through your yards and sell points so you can use them to move your crops. Yeah, I like it with those trains. Very immersive. Even if they're not anything like how you operate real trains, it's still nice.
Okay, you're full of soybeans there.
Awesome. How much did it take from you?
I'd say about 25,000, maybe a little over.
Not bad, thank you.
Still have 23,000 left.
Nice. The prices are very good for soybeans, huh? But yeah, lower yields.
Sometimes those soybean prices go to 3,000.
Like the sound of that. Maybe let's pass by Jack's base going back. Take a tour of the remodeled base.
My rocking chairs just fell over.
What?
I'm not making any comment on that.
Neither will I. There we go. Show me the money. It's pouring in. Realistic train loading. Well, we need realistic everything in FS19. Not very realistic, but it has everything.
Oh, the physics are the best.
For sure. 57k from that load. Nice.
Second only to my summer car.
Goodness. It's been a while since I've seen a my summer car footage. I wonder how far it's gone.
I don't know if there's been any updates in here or not. There's all kinds of mods on it.
Oh, really? I guess the graphics will still remain the same, more or less, huh?
Yeah. Pretty basic.
The physics are the absolute best. Definitely wise man. Money, money, money. Whoa. Yeah, it's much easier to steer here. You see, my steering is a lot more controlled with this truck. Because one, it's lower. And two, the steering... Somehow, there's like a dead zone in the Ford truck, right? It's a bit weird. It's a very subtle thing, but when you're... What the heck is this?
Get off my land.
Wow! How do
Do
you...
you have an appointment?
Let me in! Wow, this is so cool! Oh, I like that.
This is an exclusive cow spa now.
And you are greeted by the garbage at the entrance.
Yeah, sorry about that. I haven't been yet.
Nice. There's even... What do you call that thing? Wind something.
Wind pump.
Wind pump. Does that really provide electricity or something?
Water.
Oh, water.
It needs oiling.
Nice sounds. So that one gets moved by the wind and that somehow pumps the water?
Yes.
Yeah, is that a corkscrew system?
No, I don't know. That uses a typical hand pump on the well, I think. It's basically kind of like how it works.
That is pretty cool. Oh, thanks for the transfer. Is that a pickup? Like a real working
Yep.
pickup. Oh, nice. Rohan will be pleased.
Oh, he's already been
Yeah,
there.
he was the other night.
Someone take the trash out. Well, I'm not a contractor for that, thankfully. Uses a screw like an ogre, Wise Man says. Oh, I like this dirt road here. It's very nice. Unfortunately, now I'll get tire marks all over the grass. Now let's reverse here. Let's be nice neighbors. Looks like a school campus actually. I like it. Are those new fences around the cow pen?
No.
Or maybe it's just shining right now more because of the sun. They look more distinct. Cool stuff. But yeah, I think the lights maybe will turn on by tomorrow. I'll have to check that one out again. I think I like these floodlights. Maybe I'll put some as well by my base. Get it even more cluttered than before. Very cool. Oh, and now you have a road here connecting to the back. This is perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, so nice. Landscaping
also on the
by
left
Jack.
over there.
All right. Oh, a biogas plant.
Plant.
Oh. Let's have a look. Have you delivered anything yet?
No, not yet.
I wonder if it'll have the same 50k cap. Do a burnout.
I'm not sure.
It does have the same number, I think. The counter in here. Yeah, it does have the same counters, I guess. Oh, this is pretty cool. Has some stairs and everything. The Lizard VGA. What does this crank do? Beep.
It lets everything out. Turn it.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Cool stuff.
So is this where you pick up the digestate?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
It even comes with an Alex.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
You're trying to say I hang out where the poop is.
That's the one. Ooh, so nice. Thanks for the tour. We'll be back for some light shows.
Whoa.
There's
Jack,
a exit gate up here.
Wow.
Jack, you have a bunch of outpatients going over here.
Outpatients. Is that literal?
Well, the patients are going out. They just aren't coming out the same way they were going in.
Ah. Looking here. Oh crap, I forgot about our guy again. He's full again. K5LA. What is that? Jadar. For sure. Hey Sander. Welcome. How are you doing? Do you also play Farm Sim? Goodness, Farm Sim is in all platforms now, huh? I think even Switch has it. Yes. Good. It's a train horn. Wow, you sure know your train stuff, huh? Name fits you pretty well. Just passing by this guy's field, I'm sure he won't mind.
Hey!
Soon to be my field.
You're going to end up buying it if you keep driving across it.
You break it, you buy it kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's continue this one. Oh, I have to plant that other one. I think we have to prioritize that so we can fast forward the time as needed. We'll just do this last bit, and then I can hire a worker. That can work for me. Yeah, that looks good. So we do one more like that, and then we can hire one worker. Nice. Make sure not to go through straight to that field, or someone will be raging.
Do it, do it, do it.
Whoops.
I'm still waiting on the insurance settlement from that last one.
Oh, oops. Apparently these posts are not virtual. How come my truck is moving right there?
Is it?
Oh, that's some advanced AI. Let's flip this over 90 degrees. That doesn't work. I think I loaded it up wrongly. I think I can do this on my own. Let's try. It is getting pretty dark. Wow, love the lights on this one. Even has like lights on the side. Not going to be straight, that's for sure, but we'll make it work somehow. Good. Looks much better. Right. Yeah, let's start at the end there. Like so. I guess that works. You can take care of that. There you go. Alright. Now let's take the other tractor. Go and plant something. I would like to plant sugar beets, so I'll need it eventually. I'll need to buy a tractor as well. Planning to plant that on that small field. There we go. So, sugar beet, that's the one. What do you say there? You just said it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. This tractor really sounds amazing. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get the width right. Completed their task. I think that was not true. And I just missed a huge part on the left. Yeah, well, we can ignore that. That's fine. Let's leave it as allowance. That is going pretty fast. 9 miles. Usually it would be, I would be more familiar with like 6 miles in harvesting. Wow. White lights. Anyone? Look at those lights in front here though. Very cool. Hey, we haven't taken a screenshot yet. Maybe this will be it.
Didn't you have a guy over here cultivating or something? Oh, he's down at the end of the field there or something.
Yeah, he stopped. And why am I missing that bit? Crap. Okay, I'll just go through it later. Why didn't they finish? No, you're not done.
Sometimes they get confused.
Sure looks like it. Didn't work, I guess. There you go. Man, he's having a hard time. 2 miles per hour. Yikes. Probably need to repair that soon. Last time I repaired that cultivator, it had like 0 left. Was all spent up. Okay.
That was probably because I ran into a tree.
That might be it. Could have a factor in there.
Just saying.
Oh no. Oh, come on. This will not be nice. Oh crap. Alright. There we have it. Now that looks better. Okay, good. And in terms of fertilizing, yeah, it's getting fertilized 100% now. Nice. Sugar beets, exactly what I wanted. Awesome. I wonder if the worker will push through to the other field. He could, because that's ready. Oh, no, it's not yet. There's a sliver. It's still not ready for harvest.
I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, there's a bit of green on the edge of the field there.
Yeah. I guess it will take till the next morning before that's ready.
Probably overnight.
Right. And Alex in the cornfields. Oh yeah. Auto rack train. How your car is transported by train on this train car. Ooh. I don't think I even know what that looks like. 75 miles per hour. That's just like my truck. Actually do more first person because of this GPS thing. Let's try that. Amazing. Much better sounds. It's pretty bumpy in this field. What link are you posting, Train Boy? Someone can give you permission. I think Jay, if he's around. So nice.
I don't know where this guy is going.
They usually get confused here.
He just turned these. Yeah, he's going to try to harvest this corn over here.
Where is he? Oh yeah.
He just turned his lights on his own.
Okay.
What is he doing? I have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, they always get confused at that point. I don't get it either.
You want to wait for this field for in the morning when that green turns?
Yeah, I think it's better to wait for everything.
Like I fired your worker.
Thanks. Auto track train car. Auto rack? Ooh, I see. Interesting. Truck almost planted sugar beets on the other field. Thanks, Train Boy. Alright, wise man. Have a good one, man. Enjoy. Catch you soon. Catch you tomorrow if you're available. I'm tempted to go MP tomorrow, but I don't think I can go without mods, so I think we'll go single player and we'll test the engine sounds instead. After all, MP is kind of sad without properly preparing for a convoy, like properly scheduling it with other people. Ad hoc convoys don't work that well for me. Alright, wise man, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out as always.
Ooh, this harvester is not low on fuel a little bit. Getting there anyway.
Is it already? Oh. Nice. And Well, I should have a fuel
It'll be
area.
okay. It'll be okay for harvesting this field here, but probably after that you wanna, because they will run out of fuel in the fields with the helper.
Oh, okay. And if they run out of fuel, they literally stop?
Yep.
But how do you fill them if that happens?
Carry 5-gallon cans.
Ooh.
I don't know. You have to ask Jack.
What's that? What's happening?
So, what happens with your tractor or whatever when your worker runs out of fuel in the middle of the field?
They bring a tanker to you.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, a small one.
That's no fun.
And then they blow you up. There you go. More exciting.
Oh no.
Oh, my lights have come on.
Oh, they're working now?
Oh, they came on the first night. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, look at those fancy lights around them.
You'll have to drop by again. Man, this is a bumpy ride.
Yeah, you even have some night lights for your cows, so they don't get scared.
Yep.
Hey Matt, welcome. How are you?
Nice.
Okay. Let's have a look at Jack's space. Ooh, lights are indeed on. It looks like one of those tourist destinations you go to.
Cowtopia.
Cowtopia. That's a nice name. Cool. So what? It's 7:30 when it turns on.
It must be. I didn't notice it before then. And the bio plant has a cap of 50,000. I'm gonna have to put another one in. What does the road
Floodlights.
look like with the trees? Oh, that's cool.
Are these new trees?
Yep, all along the roadside with the fence and lights. Oh, that looks awesome. I
Wow.
like that.
Can Black cut those down?
Probably.
That looks better than
If
the ones he
wants
has.
to die.
Oh, that's so cool.
I want to know how you brought those trees in here and planted them that were that size already. Very big seeds.
Oh, there was a bloke with a very pointy hat on. And he went, "Akabradabra."
Cool.
He
Yeah.
offered me a minty biscuit.
Jack's estate. This looks pretty nice driving through here. With all these gates and these lamps. The gates you have to plop down one by one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No wonder he was so quiet.
Yeah, some of them didn't quite go right.
Like this one, you mean?
Yeah.
Close enough. Oh, this one's perfect. Wow.
There's one down here that I had to put an extra couple of posts in to make it look okay. down here.
Jeez, you can tell these wealthy cow merchants
Yeah.
can afford all this.
Where the heck is it?
This one maybe. I see a gap
Oh,
on
it's
this
so
point.
good, I can't even see it.
Can I fit in through here? No. Jack was semi-productive. How about it? It's not like Enel is so surprised that you can be productive.
What?
Bye, Jack.
I've already jumped over the fence. It's quite short in some areas.
Can I jump through here? Oh yeah, I
Can't even
can.
lock him out.
I want to see if this trampoline works.
What?
Kind of.
Oh, that's smaller than I thought. I thought that was bigger than that. In the
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a big one, but no.
Yeah, it's perfect. How about the swing? I can imagine
like
it
this.
working.
The slide. Whoa.
Kids.
Whee!
How about them apples?
Don't look at my dirty washing.
Very
You need the
holy.
other- You need the other farmhouse, Jack. This one's looking pretty sad.
Yeah.
And my rocking chair fell over.
You need a farmhouse flipper.
I don't know how to get this back over.
You just moved it. I moved it.
Oh yeah. Where did this come from? Is
Bring
this
your
replaceable?
telehandler
Yeah, when you
over here,
place
pick
it, it actually rocks.
Can bring this home with me? Oh wait,
No,
I'm getting a hand sign. I got it a while ago.
What are you standing on? Oh, I'm standing on something too. There it was.
Huh. Yeah, they're there. I think there's there. You guys see it, right? Like a millisecond.
there.
There. Yeah, he was in full concentration mode placing those gates. Oh no. Ah. Leave it there. Leave it in the middle of the road.
Yep.
There you go. Cool. Awesome tour. I need one of those lights on my base. Let's have a look at mine. Mine would look so sad.
These flowers.
Yeah,
Goodness.
you gotta water the flowers.
Where'd you get that at? Oh, it's over here. Didn't see it over here.
Yeah, I need a light there. Like I haven't got too many.
Your electric bill is going to be something. You better convert that windmill over to electricity generation.
Probably what the biogas plant is for.
Yeah.
That will come in handy. Awesome stuff.
Oh, I like these floodlights.
They are very nice. Yikes. Okay, I'll just finish this and then we can sleep. Oh crap, just halfway through. I should have done it the other side around. That would have been quicker. But, something is blocked over there. Oh, this guy. Oh, I bet this guy is stuck again. They do tend to get stuck on those hilly parts. I had to terraform that a bit. Because this one, you can even see the bump here from the map. Those are really bumpy, that side, right after the field there. And oftentimes when
I'm
they're
not
hauling,
fixing them.
I was just about to hint it.
Another 3 billion.
Oh no, no, thank you. I'm good. Yeah, let's like have a look at what this guy is doing. Oh yeah, he's stuck. He's stuck there bad. Removing finally. There we go. Not really. Still stuck. Okay, let's just reverse
Dead
that.
spider position.
Yes. It does look like it, huh? Creepy. Yeah, this tractor has some very nice lights. 360 lights. Usually it's only forward and back. Come on. There you go. It's more like it. See how that looks. I already tried to smoothen this out a bit. You can see the bald spots in here. Are they not flat enough? Okay, looks good. Go for it. There we go. Okay. Off we go. If you hire a worker and then you sleep, when you wake up, are they done? Probably not, huh?
No, they'd probably be wrapped around a tree somewhere.
Yeah.
And still charge you for it.
JD9RX, what is that?
I don't know, but a little while ago, Clumsy, when we were on Jack's, I got kicked out. Had to restart, and my workers were still working when I came back, but Jack was still in the game, so.
Oh, cool.
Which I didn't think they would do that, but they did.
And maybe it works because we have that dedicated server, huh? Oftentimes it would also happen like when you're filling something, like filling a trailer with manure, then it would continue pouring in, and if you go to a different area of the map far away enough, it would normally stop pouring. Like if I do that same thing in a single player game, it would do that, it would stop, but here it continues. Maybe it's one of those dedicated server perks. It's really dark, and thank goodness we don't have seasons here, otherwise it would have been dark at like 5. Cost us a fortune. Which one?
Probably the worker woke up through the night.
Right. Oh yeah. They've just been sleeping but earning money. I wonder who made this. Goodness, this is even worse than what I did for Alex's field. What I did to Alex's field. Sleeping while having a worker, now that's the real outsourcing. We're getting there. That can work. Yeah, and he is continuing to work here. Perfect. Just need to guide him up a bit sometimes. That one is fully harvested. Pigs doing? They are pretty happy. Sugar beet. The sugar beets are barely going down actually. I think those really they don't like it as much. Wheat and barley I can do with. Maybe I can plant those in one of my fields.
They really want potatoes.
Come again?
Really want potatoes.
Oh no, thank you. Why did they even put that in the game? I wonder in reality, is there no like big header for potatoes? Oh, I I remember the GIF you guys showed. The potato harvesting. I love that. Organic header. Oh, that's amazing. That deserves another share. Let me find where that is. Should be in the Farm Sim channel, I think. Yeah, this one. That's the one. That's how potatoes should be harvested. Go a lot quicker. Or maybe not.
Handpicked just for you.
Oh, please make it through. Running out of seeds here. I would hate to refill and go back just for a single row. Oh my goodness, that looks so ugly.
It's like my Brahmin.
Right. Oh, I'm okay with that. Won't finish the other side. Too lazy. Alright. Hey, let's do an experiment. Let's fast forward while my worker is there. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's stuck. Okay, it's perfect timing. He's stuck. So he won't do anything anyway in the meantime. You guys want to sleep?
Yep, sure.
Yep, whenever you want to.
Sleep maybe 11 hours.
That's usually what we do.
Another level of clumsiness. There we go. There's the money, 33k from the biogas. Nice. And we have daylight. Nice. Perfect day. Perfect time to start the day. Even my workers are clumsy. Yeah, they really have a hard time with this pond. I've had instances where the entire tractor was literally under the pond. It's like Subnautica. Come on, bro, you can manage that. Ah, still not. Okay, I'll do it on my own in the meantime. There you go. Oh, these are growing already. Nice. Yep. And everything is ready for harvest on field 31. Awesome. Now we can continue here. A headland of a couple of rows. You mean doing the stuff on your own for a couple of rows? Yeah, I think so too. Awesome stuff. Thanks for the help, Alex.
No worries.
Let's go and get this guy repaired. Although, we'll need to plant something in here as well, but I don't think I have enough time for all of that, so I think I'll just cultivate it. Hey Rohan! How are you, man? What have you been doing? And I haven't even delivered my pallets yet. Let's do that for the rest of the stream, maybe. Yikes. Come on. Wolfenstein. Ooh, how is it? Cha-ching! Pallet delivery for the win. Oh yeah. Now that's where the big bucks are. We don't need these lights anymore. What we need are seeds, which we should be able to get over here. Mod view. What is the mod view? In Twitch, you mean? That's different. Fertilizer. And if you close the lid, then you should be able to load up with seeds, supposedly. There you go. You have the power! Yeah. Get drunk with it. Ow. Not working. I think that's not spacious enough for our cultivator, so I think we move to that side more. Stay closer to the grass area right here. There we go. That should be okay, and we should be able to clean this up a bit. Just for Rohan's sake. Otherwise his OCD will be kicking in. Right. Wow. This guy was pretty quiet. Or did I just miss it? Yeah, for some strange reason, the nearby fields I can also work on the edges, but I think that's because I own like the common land, the common area. So the edges of some of the fields, actually most of the fields, I can also like cultivate and fertilize. Like look at that guy on the left side. That's fine. Oh crap. Here we go again. How are your crops doing, Alex?
They're growing, so I'm fertilizing them right now.
Nice. With your fancy spider fertilizer.
Yeah, the big one. Thankfully, it's fast.
That holds liquid, right?
Yes, only liquid. The big one only holds liquid.
Looking good. Alright, so that is completely cultivated. That one we still need to work on. So we can probably might not be able to finish that though. But we can start it, that's okay. Maybe we can do a row here. Move it down there a bit. Like so. So you guys watching any new series for YouTube channels? I finished the Star Trek Season 2. Very nice, I like it. Fishbone is updating his M11 sound. Oh, I didn't see. Well, why? Sword is so good. But that is promising. Oh, by the way, how are you liking that new guy again? I forgot his name. I might try out his engine sounds tomorrow.
He goes by Check Engine on SCS forums, but he goes by a different name on the Steam workshop where his mods are.
Right, I think I remember that. Like, something three-letter name or something like that, and then his name is Mods or something. Not sure how to call him, but that's okay. I think we'll have a lot more time on that later on. Added gear air turbo sound depth shift when you change gear after turbo charge. Improved jake brake and improved turbo sound. Wow. I wonder if he was able to get rid of the air shifting sounds as well, or if he's planning to, for when you have a manual transmission set.
The new sounds you're talking about, Clumsy, he updated those today, I think, and added the noise when you shut an engine off and you can hear it ticking from the heat after you shut the engine off. He added that.
Oh.
So I'm not sure which one it was, though, which one of the two sounds it was.
He meaning Krishbom or the new one?
The new guy.
Oh, okay. Cool. Check engine, yeah, from check engine. Phew. I was scared that I lowered the cultivator in your field area. Close enough. Close enough. Not yet, I haven't had the chance. Can you link it again for me, Rohan? In the Truck Sim channel is fine. Or Truck Sim mods. I'm very bad at comparing the different sounds. I just know that they're all good, like Rabinico's, Krishbom, they all do amazing ones. But yeah, I don't have good enough ears to compare them. So currently for you, if you compare all the Cat 3406E versions, which one do you like best? The tick tick sound. Very nice description. Oh crap, that guy's full again. Yeah, 1 sec, I'll be right there. I think we'll have to skip out on the pallet deliveries for now. Lots of stuff to do in the field. You like both. Safe answer. No! My sugar beets! This time I pressed something, it's just I pressed the wrong button. Dang it. Close, but not close enough. Have a good night, Enel. That combing was for you. Lol. Master Clipper on the job. Okay. So I can work this way. Blocked by an object. Not really, but fine. How about that? There you go. Perfect. Okay, let's take care of that other guy. Catch you next time. That's the guy right there. Oh, and we're almost full again. So I think we'll sell this off to Agri and then go back. And then we can take the other trailer. And I missed this guy completely. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, we can go this one instead. Substitution. How fast this accelerates. Goodness, it's scary. What rate control settings? What is that? What do you mean?
Bitrate.
Oh, bitrate. 3500 constant for streaming. But for recording, I think I'm using CQP 25. Yeah, CQP 25 is what I'm using. And it has a humongous file size already for farming because of all the grains. With vegetation, usually you get higher sizes. Yeah, CQP is really a lot, but it has great quality because it fluctuates the bitrate. I remember Jay even has a higher setting, I mean a more lossless setting, so his file sizes are even larger. Yeah, for me 25 is okay. It's just enough for my hard drive space, and the quality is not bad at all. 15, there you go. Especially when you go farming. I think for me farming is the most space intensive. I'm not sure, I can't remember how it compares with they call it Hunter, because Hunter also has a lot of vegetation in it. Usually those are the ones with the huge sizes. 20 is the sweet spot. 25 is okay. I mean, those will get deteriorated by the time you upload them to YouTube anyway. Oh. That's the Clumsy signature for the fields. Every field has to have that sign right there. Clumsy was here. Yikes. Recording is not disaster anymore. What do you mean? How was it before? Oh, I just assumed that Agri would have the best prices, but I actually didn't check. One sec. Corn. Oh crap, Hollister stores actually is better. Okay, so let's go pass by the nice base, the rich man's base.
Not rich anymore.
Oh no.
Where's my 5 billion?
What 5 billion? Your iGPU, yikes. That must have been pretty crappy, huh? This default truck is so slow though. We are carrying something pretty heavy, to be fair. There we go. I love driving through this part. Just looks so natural. Very well done, this part of the map. And now with the additional fences and lights on the side, get even better than this one. Rich man's kingdom right here. So cool. Nicely done. Blends perfectly well with the surroundings. Yeah, that's Jack's new base. Stop. And went over just a tad. Man, non-seasons is so refreshing. I felt so limited in seasons. It's too realistic. When I first realized that harvesting was only going to happen once a year. Oh my. Would be very nice for role playing though, huh? Yeah, maybe. What is the least you could do in seasons? I think you can have like 3-day seasons, was it? 3 days per season? That might be more survivable. At least the crops should grow faster that way, I think. Okay, worker still harvesting, that's good. All this canola right here. Why does it look more alive when it's still growing than when it's ready for harvest?
Because it is. Technically, it is still more alive before you harvest it.
So you let it, like, how do I say? Like when it's ready for harvest, that means it's dried up already?
Pretty much.
Ah. I always thought you would harvest right at the peak of the crop's life.
It depends on which crop you're harvesting. That's why corn it looks dead when you harvest it too.
I see. Yeah, I think even for sunflowers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sunflowers look very lively and they're still growing, and when they're ready for harvest, like you missed the peak. Social distancing from us. That's why the fence is. Yeah, that explains a lot. Is that guy still working? Should be.
Yeah, I noticed, Rohan. You forgot to say hi. I see how you are.
He's also social distancing from you, like, I think.
Probably.
Hello, itchy legs.
Till now? Let's see if we can do this in first person. Well, it's kind of hard to align. There we go, it's working somehow. Oh, there, I can see. Thankfully, this is just a day cab. Nice. This is a very nice trailer though, I really like it. Are you guys up for racing anytime?
Clumsy is.
Oh no. Racing in Farm Sim, maybe. think this one is full. Very shiny trailer. So if I go through here, I guess it won't give me anything anymore. I need to move it to the back like so, to the other compartment. There you go. Yeah, makes sense somehow. And if I go and make him go forward again, it will stop again. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Okay, I think he can handle all of that, and I'll just fill it up afterwards. Nice. We can probably switch trucks though. Do we still have time? No, I don't think we have enough time for the pallet loading. We can, at the very least, reconfigure. Repair. Get on that flatbed for my autoloader. Works. I remember buying another flatbed here. Yeah, it's over there. But I'm not sure what I'd use it for, to be honest. I think initially I tried doing a double flatbed, a double trailer flatbed, but it's just so hard to maneuver. And this setup is better, unless I can get another dolly and make this like a triple. This one is like a tandem setup, right? Like, well, kind of. But if I can get another dolly, attach it here, that can work because this has a hitch. Make it even harder to carry. We'll see. I might fiddle with it.
And try to sell the meat. Okay.
Yes.
It's hard to sell now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Have to go forward and back multiple times. I've tried so many different combinations how to position those pallets. I still haven't quite figured out the magic angle. Too many login attempts. Yikes. Is there no reset password option in there? It's weird. Don't see it. Oh crap, this has a sleeper. There you go. Hey Cody, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate that. We are almost done though. 9 minutes to go. But I bet we can still finish this one and sell it off. There you go. Yikes. Perfect. I have to pay close attention to that worker, because I'm afraid he'll start cultivating right next to this field and he'll do an even worse job than I did for that sugar beets field there. He might cultivate the entire thing. Crap. There you go. Awesome. Okay, I think this should be his last row. Seal that off. This guy is indeed low on fuel. That cultivator's super dirty now. Don't even see any black in it anymore. Everything is brown. What would be nice to clean later on. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, he should be done by now. Stop it. Don't even think about... He is planning on going through there again. No, stop. Yeah, look at how dirty this is. Goodness. Yikes. That's for you, Rowan. No, it will be nice to clean this one. Yuck. Let's just clean this last row out. Oh, make sure not to hit Alex's field here. Cultivators and me don't exactly match. Wow, everything is low on fuel. Okay, off we go. Let's do it one step at a time though. Get closer. And switch. Can I refuel from here? One sec. This one? Nope. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working. Yes, nice. Oh, well, that's working. Our price is looking like, wow. Hollister store still rising. Good. Hey Mars, just in time. How are you? Glad you made it, better late than never. How's it going, man? What have you been up to these days? Rip. Water tank. I really have to get rid of that. I have no use for that anymore. Let's go and fix these up and then we'll clean them. Yeah. It's a bit worn down, but it's still good. I think there are actually visual changes as well when something gets pretty worn out. Because I remember seeing when I repaired them and when I was facing them, something changed in the visuals. Like, I don't know, scratches or whatnot maybe?
Some of the stuff, it looks like the paint kind of looks like it gets chipped and what have you after you've used it for a while.
Oh, that's the one. I think that's the one I saw, right? You have seen paint coming out, I see. Yeah, we'll do a bit of housekeeping here for everybody's OCD, and then we'll end the stream. And I guess we'll also sell the crops, so we might extend a few minutes. Hang on tight. More like it. And voila. This one's still dirty. Brand new, almost. Good as new. Good. Now we can park. Nice. One down, couple more to go. Next up is the big one, literally, a cultivator. First, let's gas up. Then we'll clean this thing. Or maybe I can park first and clean and then gas up. I'll show you. Let's fix it up first. And let's face it, let's get in front of it when we repair it, so we'll see any possible visual changes that happen. Okay, so we're facing this guy. Notice if anything changes, okay? I don't know. Probably. Not that obvious. Yeah, it's a massive dead spider on our backs. Good to hear, man. Yeah, doing great here as well. They are starting to get more and more strict. But yeah, we are getting less cases now from abroad, but the cases locally are increasing. So they are trying to step up on the social distancing measures. The crappy thing though is we just heard that one of the groceries that we go to sometimes, and we were there last week, there is actually an employee who had tested positive. And I think he was still working in that grocery when we went there last week. So it might be that we really need to like self-quarantine just to be on the safe side. But yeah, maybe we'll get contacted by the government as well when they do contact tracing. I'm not so sure, to be safe. yeah, we were a bit worried about that because, I mean, Mrs. Clumsy still has to go to work. I mean, she has some work from home arrangements now, but some days she still has to go to the office, and if we have that thing, it might be dangerous. So she let her manager know, but I don't think there was a concern about it at the moment. So she continued going to the office. Yeah, tricky. Okay, time for the main event of this cleaning. Yeah, hope so too. So right now we are really staying home, not only for ourselves but for other people. So the truck at home thing is really perfect timing. Oh, that looks so good. Now that looks brand new. So nice. Now that looks amazing. Cool. Yeah, I hope so too. They said that the worker was mostly in the back, like on the goods and stuff, like on the back end, and not really the customer facing one. But I mean, there were probably still touch points, so have to be careful about it. Get some fuel for this guy. Then we deliver the corn and we'll call it the stream. Not too shabby. Go. But yeah, this is also why they're stepping up the distancing procedures, the distancing measures they're taking, because the number of incidents have been growing. We are at 1,000 now total, although I think half of those, or 300, have recovered. Yeah, even they're really working with the companies now to implement as much as possible full-time telecommuting, work from home. And now they're at that point where they are ready and willing to penalize companies if they don't do their best to do work from home. I mean, most of the jobs nowadays in IT, it should be okay. If you're like in manufacturing, then that's a different deal. But in IT, there should be no reason to not work from home. Planning to buy any new game during the spring sale? Not really. Probably some plugins for X-Plane, some payware stuff, but in other games, not so much. Except for, what are the games I'm looking forward to? Well, a Snow Runner for sure. If they don't give me a copy, I will for sure buy one. Yeah, how are things over there in the US? Man, you can see the trees from here. Jack's trees. Revenge. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you are having a good time. Getting worse in your state. Are you also locked down in your home? How do you guys do groceries and stuff?
We're a couple weeks out from the peak yet, they're saying.
Oh. Do you have like daily reports on how many how many new cases there are?
Oh yeah.
What's the usual number you get?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because they really just started mass testing. So the numbers are going up pretty quickly, but it's because they're testing them.
Ah, right.
So people have already had it. No, they didn't know they had it.
Yeah, that's true. Oof.
So those numbers are kind of skewed. But in a way, that's a good thing because we're going to find out now how many people actually have it and don't die from it. So the mortality rate's going to go down.
Yeah, that's getting tricky.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, kind of does. Oh, you can see the hoppers now. Front and back hoppers. Quite nice. Cool. Hey Adam. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. From Ireland. Nice. How is it over there? Do you guys have the same lockdown in most of the countries? Yeah. It's not going to be a fast thing, you know. Things have changed and they will not just go back to as before. This is our new normal, basically. It's not going to be an instant thing. The 1918 pandemic lasted for 2 years. Yikes. And yeah, unfortunately, because of all the technological advancements that we have when it comes to travel, it actually just makes the spreading much faster, much worse. So it's a bit harder nowadays, even with all the technology. Some of that technology is actually working against us. Pretty bad over there. Next week's going to get worse. Hang tight, man. Stay safe. Stay home. Yikes. Yeah, hopefully not. Oh, you also have one of those. Did you? But I think that came in with the farm, right, Alex? The wind thingy?
Yeah, that was hard to hear.
Does it also have that creaking sound?
No, because this one's actually in the stored position. If you look at it, the tail is parallel with the blades on the windmill, and that's when they don't work.
Oh, let me have a look.
Because it will actually turn the blades. See how the tail on it's parallel with the blades rather than sticking out the back.
So yeah, I see what you mean. Right. What is that like paddle for supposedly?
That keeps the fan or the blades turned into the wind all the time, just like a tail on a plane.
Okay.
So whichever way the wind blows, it turns the fan blade into the wind.
That makes sense. In here, if there's like wind coming from where I am going this way, then that will hit this paddle. It will rotate here and it will be parallel. So nothing will be moving. Something like that, maybe. Cool.
Yeah, the way it is now, see if the wind was coming from where I am over here, it would just fly across the blades and not do it.
Right, makes a lot of sense. Cool. Wow. Very smart home people.
Broken.
That's the gist of it. Let's have a look at the working one. What do you call it again? Wind what?
Windmill. Windmill is what general use. Usually what they call it over here.
There you go. Squeaky windmill. So here, the wind is probably coming from here, right?
Yep.
Cool stuff. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so let me just bring this truck back and we'll end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. You've done quite a bit. You've seen quite a few improvements over the guys' bases. And
One guy's.
One guy's, yeah. Doing all the work. Buying all the furniture.
Multi-billionaire over here.
Oh yeah. Crap, I don't have space anymore. Where will he park this thing? Well, we'll find something. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some trucking. We'll be trucking at home. In ATS, probably with some fancy engine sounds. We'll see. Thank you. Thanks, Jay, for moderating. Thanks, everyone, for dropping by and hanging out. And thanks for the lurkers for keeping us company. And thanks, Alex and Jack.
Thank you, Clumsy.
Yep,
Have a
thank
good
you.
one, guys. Night. Bye.